No, no, we are not.
Welcome to Rotted Peaches.
Rotted Peach Productions. It's Thursday, October 14th.
No, it's not. It's 1984.
Oh my gosh, I'm here with Gamer Treasures, my boy Sean. I'm still on my work excursion, but I'm taking time out. I'm home.
Watch out, the car's coming for you right there.
I don't give a
Shot of that car
I don't give a
coming
fuck.
over.
Yep.
Come on, video.
Oh, I already got my tickets. You see that? You see that? We're going to Halloween. This freaking theater's ridiculous. We got them reclining seats. Like, you can go all the way back. All the way. Living the life of luxury. Fruit punch. I'm living dangerously today. Got a little popcorn. That's right, I make messes. I don't give a fuck.
And when you get offers on eBay, you decline them.
And that's 5 minutes of financial advice with Gamer Treasures. Going down the corridor, man, they're playing freaking previews here. Like, that's like a cardinal sin. One of the benefits of coming to the Warren when I was younger and enjoying this place is that you didn't have to watch freaking any kind of fluff filler commercials. Horrible. Oh my gosh. Who is this? It's the leopard. It enchants us all. Oh man, I went too far. I got entranced. So a little over a week ago, as you saw, I got to go see Halloween Kills. Now, I left the movie theater feeling very unsatisfied, and I felt like I didn't like the movie. That's kind of part of the reason that you haven't got a review about it so quickly after the release, because I needed some time to process it. And there were some extenuating circumstances going on while this was playing out. Mainly being this movie theater that this company that I always cherished, the Warren Theaters, that I got to go to in Wichita for like pretty much all of my adult movie going experience life, has suddenly been bought out by Regal Cinemas, and they completely ruined the place. Like, going to the Warren was such like a amazing experience because they really cared about the movie going experience. You didn't have to watch commercials during like your wait times. It was just movie trailers or the movie or like a logo for the Warren itself. You didn't have to deal with crappy commercials just trying to brainwash you. There was always this like crazy voice of the theater that would welcome you and like tell you about what was going on, and it just like really made you feel like you were at home going to this and tell you about what was coming. And there's this curtain that would be in front of these and it would lower up and there's crazy music. I mean, it was just an amazing experience, and that was all gone. So with that, I like my whole experience like was shattered. The popcorn I got was absolute trash. Horrific. So I didn't want to go ahead and make a review when a lot of my anger was actually focused at something else. Now, after having time to think about it, I still have a lot of issues with this movie. I don't know. Something about this just isn't doing it for me. And I know that's very unpopular, but I'm unsatisfied with this. There is a lot of awesome stuff going on here. This is not the most terrible movie, by no means at all. And I'm glad that I went and saw it, but it just leaves me lingering, I guess. It's strange. I didn't think I would be in this situation. Usually when you go to see one of these sequels or something like that, you absolutely love it or you absolutely hate it. I'm in this like crazy middle gray area about it. So I'm pretty sure by now you guys know the plot of the movie. Obviously, at the end of the last Halloween, Michael was left to burn in this house booby trap thing that Jamie Lee Curtis and her daughter and granddaughter had set up this trap and had left him to burn, but the firefighters were coming to come. Michael escapes with the help of the firefighters. old Laurie, Jamie Lee Curtis, is all messed up because she took some brutal stabbing to the guts. And the city's on edge. There's like the reunion from the first Halloween way back in the day. We got characters all grown up from the original. Little Tommy. The other girl, I forget her name right now, that was with Tommy during the original Halloween. The nurse from Halloween 2. And then another guy who came face to face supposedly with Michael when they were kids. I think that's all new stuff though. So it's pretty much about that. The town goes a little crazy. They go trying to get Michael. Michael can't be stopped. Yada yada yada. Halloween is over for now. And that's the problem for me. Like I couldn't get invested into this. Like after the amazing like story setup and the way that they did the kills and everything from that last Halloween, this is just a major downgrade for me. Like Michael was way more menacing in his killing. The scene where he kills the podcasters in the bathroom, for instance, like that is such a savage scene, and he takes his time with that kill, and it just upped the ante on that so freaking much and really set the tone for this. Michael is not effing around. Same with the awesome, like, continuous shot where Michael's just running through the town, going house to house, chopping people up. Like, I thought that was freaking amazing, and all of that just added to this mystique of Michael. And then here they go, taking it, oh, Michael was supernatural. They didn't really need to do that. Like, I guess because they wanted to up the slaughter count, they had to take it supernatural so that they could up the ante on Michael's killing because it had to get to this ridiculous level. He could have been doing this stuff continuing to be a normal dude, which I thought was even more brutal. But instead now he's just like a one-stop shop chopper, killing mad people in every scene, taking brutal hits, but just keeps on going. Laurie's character is pretty much a non-factor here, so if you were excited about how awesome Jamie Lee Curtis's character was in the last film, you're not gonna get that here. She's in the hospital, she's all messed up. She has some good lines, and she's in the film quite a bit, enough to justify her actually being in the previews, but she's not all badass like the little cuts they show you on the previews, not at all. She's just stuck in this hospital bed doing her dialogue for the whole movie. So that really sucks. This is definitely not supposed to be an important film, I feel, because it's just the go-between, and it feels like a go-between, which is terrible, just to get to the end. Halloween Ends, which is coming out either next year or the year after that, who knows? Who even cares at this point? It has to do a lot to impress me at this point because of how I feel about this one. There's some crazy stuff in there about like the people in the town becoming monsters themselves when they get all overzealous and go on this hunt for Michael, with some crazy consequences because Michael was not the only one who escaped from this mental ward. And there's consequences from all that, and then they're just like, oh, people are monsters too. But I couldn't deal with any of that. That's not what I wanted. I don't need any of this social commentary. Why can't I just get a crazy slasher flick like I felt like I got with the last one? I know I'm making a lot of comparisons to that one, but I really, really liked that film. And then to go from that to this, Jesus, I don't understand. It's totally just doesn't do it for me. Now, if you're going to see this purely because you want to see people getting messed up, the body count is high. You're going to get what you want. There is some amazing gooey goo in here. I don't want to hate on this movie because there's some great stuff. It's an awesome nod to Halloween 3, which I could also interpret as an FU. It's kind of weird, that one. Some secret subliminal messages, but that's conspiracy talk on my part. A real particularly nasty scene where a dude goes splatty. I freaking love the gooey goo on that one. The encounter with the fireman was real freaking brutal. I love that. Was not impressed with the stuff at the end when he fought the townspeople. Man, that was rough for me. They killed off all the characters, like all the old characters pretty much. So they're just saying F you to the old series. This is all new territory from here. So I thought that was a pretty bold statement. And, you know, I'm impressed by that kind of stuff. Like, they dared to do that. Tommy Doyle is one of the characters I absolutely despised from that last Halloween was Laurie's daughter, you know, the mother of the granddaughter. She continues to be a character I despise going into this one, and thank goodness, twist ending, she gets killed at the end of the movie. So thank goodness I don't have to deal with no more of that crap. So now I think it's just going to be grandma, granddaughter revenge. Michael Myers has to die. And they kept alluding to this thing that only Laurie can kill Michael. And I'm just like, really? Of all this crap, like all this that you gave me, now it's going to come down to only Jamie Lee Curtis. So, of course, bold prediction, probably not. Jamie Lee Curtis is also going to be dead by the end of this. She will probably kill Michael. Maybe the granddaughter becomes the new killer, or this is the end of the franchise. Who knows? If it is, they gave me a great one. Hopefully they're going to end it with a bang, because there is a lot of awesomeness that can come if it becomes the grandmother-granddaughter revenge movie, and Michael just gets effed in the A for the whole movie as they track him down like a wild dog. I think that could be really awesome. And, you know, I think that might be the direction that they're going. It sucks that I feel the way that I do about this movie, and I know a lot of people really liked it, and I'm super glad they got what they wanted. I kind of did, because I wanted something super brutal, and it definitely delivers on that, but like there's no substance for me. And the messages that they're trying to push, I don't even want to hear them. I am very curious to see how this is all going to go down. I will go see the last one, without fail. You have to support this stuff, whether it's good or whether it's bad, just to make sure that more will come, in my opinion. So fingers crossed on that one. Check it out if you're a hardcore Michael Myers fan. You'll get what you want. But if you were wanting something like a continuation with like what was going on with the first one, it doesn't deliver. This is just pure hack and slash with a little ghost story thrown into it, I guess. The supernatural stuff I was hoping they weren't gonna go and do, but now they done did it. Sorry for the doom and gloom video. Go watch VHS 94. It was much better. And that's my hot take on Halloween Kills. I'm your boy Jimmy P. Until next time, watch the original Halloween 2. It's the best.